Oh, God. What is that? It's okay, boy. It's okay. It's okay. We'll go check it out. Huh. Maybe it was an owl or something? Buster! Shit. It's too early to be chasing after you, Buster! Buster, hey! Buster, hey! Buddy! What's... what in the... Oh my God, is that... blood?
You're listening to The Farm, a Little Fish Entertainment and Honeydew Studios production. This is episode 4, The Unburied Truth.
Morning, Reilly.
Right.
What seems to be the problem? Reilly.
Seriously, thank you for coming out. I wasn't sure what else to do.
Dispatch said you reported some kind of accident with your dad's truck.
I don't think this was an accident. Oh.
Well, let's take a breath now there, huh? Why don't you tell me what happened?
Okay. About an hour ago, I heard something outside, like a hurt animal or something. So I went to check things out. By the time I got out here, the noise had stopped, but Buster was still going crazy. And that's when I saw "Get Out" written in blood on the windshield of Dad's truck.
Blood?
Well, it looked like blood. I mean, it's not like I took the time to test it out. I ran back inside and called the station.
Mind showing me?
Sure. Wait.
This is the vehicle?
Yes, but it was right here.
I don't see any message. Or any blood, for that matter.
I swear, it was there. Someone had to have come and, I guess, cleaned it?
Clean? Oh, no.
Right. I'm telling you the truth.
I know you're going through a lot right now, Reilly. And I just want you...
Oh, come on. I saw it.
Stress can play tricks with your imagination.
It's not my imagination playing tricks. I'm telling you, someone came here and wrote "Get Out" in blood or whatever on my dad's truck. Okay, why aren't you writing any of this down?
Something the matter?
Morning, Cam. Oh, just checking a few
Morning.
things out. Hey, say, did you happen to see anything suspicious this morning?
Suspicious? Can't say that I have. I've been milking most of the morning. You know, those girls don't like to be kept waiting.
Didn't you hear that screaming sound this morning? It sounded like someone was murdering an animal.
There was a fox caught in one of the traps, if that's what you mean. I took care of it, though.
Oh, well, there you go. Some scary noises just got you a little spooked is all. Off kilter.
It wasn't just spooky noises. I saw what I saw. Someone was trying to threaten me.
Okay, Reilly. And I mean this in the nicest way possible. But take my advice. Go get yourself some rest.
Unbelievable. Men. Oh, it's just the hysterical woman. Despite Bryson's skepticism, I know what I saw. Someone or something was sending a clear warning. The thing I couldn't figure out was who.
Permission to enter?
Fine.
You mind telling me what that was all about?
This is going to sound crazy, but someone did something to my dad's truck this morning.
Okay.
I woke up when I heard that fox screaming. When I came out to investigate, I saw someone had written, "Get out," on the windshield of the truck. I thought for sure some psychopath was hiding out on the farm.
Wait. And you called the cops, but you didn't think to warn me about the psychopath? What?
Sorry.
That's not funny.
I didn't. Besides, I've seen what you can do with a machete against a 6-foot-tall thistle bush. Imagine you can hold your own.
You're not wrong, but it's called a billhook, by the way. It's not a machete. This ain't the jungle.
I feel like I'm losing my mind, but I know what I saw.
Are you sure it wasn't a nightmare or something? You've been under a lot of stress.
Yes, I can't explain how it disappeared, but it was real. Maybe someone's trying to scare me, make me look crazy. Oh, God, or make me go crazy.
Come on. Why would someone do that?
I don't know.
This ain't Scooby-Doo. There's no masked bad guy trying to get inside your head.
You sure about that?
That is just not the way the world works.
It doesn't make any sense.
Maybe what makes sense is you need some rest. Look, I appreciate you helping out with things since Frank left, but maybe you're pushing yourself too hard. I'm used to farm life. You're... well, not.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to make this a pissing contest. I'm just... life on the farm is a little different than your fancy architecture time.
You got that right. I'm gonna go take a shower.
See, now that sounds like a good plan. I gotta finish getting the ladies fed. I'll check in on you later.
Okay. Cam?
Yeah,
Thanks for everything.
just doing my job.
I know, but you could have left after.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just trying to say that I'm glad you're here. Don't know what I'd do without you.
Nah, you did fine all these years.
Fine. Hold your horses. Can I help you?
I'm looking for Harrison Whitaker.
I'm afraid he passed away recently.
Oh, I'm sure sorry to hear that.
Is there something I can help with? I'm his daughter.
Are you the new property owner?
Technically, but I'm sorry. We aren't buying any new feed or anything at the moment.
I'm not here to sell anything, Miss Whitaker. I'm Ida McIntyre, your local USDA field rep. I'm afraid your milk failed its last random sample test.
Failed? How?
Everything you need to know is in here.
Failure to meet federal standards, elevated level of pesticides. This must be a mistake. Wait, you're suspending all of our milk sales?
Per federal guidelines, no milk or milk product can be offered for sale from this premise until a subsequent sample can verify it's free of pesticide residues.
But we don't use pesticides. My father has never used pesticides on the farm.
Well, someone did, because it's showing up at extremely elevated levels in your cow's milk. All the recommended procedures to sanitize your equipment and purge your inventory are in the pamphlet.
Purge our inventory?
Yes, you'll have to dump all your milk.
We can't do that. There has to be something else we can do. Filter it, pay a fine, something like...
I recommend reviewing that paperwork and preparing for your next batch test in 20 days.
There you are. Was looking from heaven to high water for you.
What, you come out here to laugh at me too?
Now, why on earth would I laugh at you? I was on my way to town and figured I'd swing by and check in. Been a spell. You okay?
I'm fine. Just moving some hay bales. Keeping busy. Back to normal. That's what I'm supposed to do, right? Like I said, fine.
Sweetie, if you were tossing those bales any harder, you'd put them through the wall.
All right, I'm not fine. It feels like everything's falling apart. The bills, the insurance company, Frank leaving, and now we've got to dump all our milk?
Whoa, slow down. It's gonna be all right.
Sure doesn't feel like it right now.
You need to get away for a little bit. Country air is good and fine, but sounds like you need some space from here. Why don't you come to the diner for a bite? My treat.
This place ever slow down?
Not much. Harrison always liked to sneak in about 11:30 so he could park out front and get one of the good booths by the jukebox.
I remember that. Man, he sure was a creature of habit.
You can say that again. He'd always come in and order a slice of pie with his coffee before deciding on lunch. Told me life was too short not to eat dessert first. Oh, you'll get a kick out of this. One morning I came in with the cash from the bank, and there he was in his usual corner, fit to be tied.
Oh, what happened?
Glennis, you remember her?
Yeah.
Anyway, she always baked pies each morning. That day she got the flu and was homesick, so we didn't have a single pie in the entire building. Needless to say, Harrison was not pleased. I don't know if I've ever seen your father raise his voice before, but the hell he kicked up not having pie with his coffee was a sight to behold.
Oh man, I can totally picture it. Dad's sweet tooth was legendary.
Don't I know it? Me and all the ladies here gave him hell about it forever. Boy, they sure miss him. I know you said back at the farm that you were fine, but is there anything I can help you with? I know you put on a brave face because you're every bit as stubborn as Harrison was. If he caught on fire, that damn fool would let himself burn to the ground before asking someone for a glass of water.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm not sure you can help. Oh, unless you know how to magically fix our milk problem faster. I've been so busy with all the farm stuff, I haven't really given it a chance to hit me yet. I keep waking up and expecting Dad to be downstairs with Buster, drinking coffee, complaining about the weather.
Grief's a funny thing like that. You can try and hide from it, but eventually it'll catch up to you.
How are you holding up?
Well as I can. Like you said, staying busy helps. You've got to make space for that grief to process. I remember Harrison struggled for a long time after Martha and Cody. He wasn't much for talking about his feelings.
Yeah, not really. He took all of Mom and Cody's stuff and boxed it up. I understand it now. I'm sure all of it just made him too sad. I'm trying to sort through all of it now, but it's hard to know what to keep and what to get rid of. I wish he'd taken some time to sort through it when he was still...
All mattered to him was making sure you were raised right. And looking at you now, I'd say he did pretty good.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. Now, how about we take a page out of his book and get us some of that famous pie before we order lunch? What do you say?
Hey, Cam.
Reilly?
I brought home some extra pie if you're hungry. I got a cherry and a sour cream and raisin. Why are you looking at me like that?
Where did this come from?
Oh. That. A woman from the USDA stopped by earlier. I was gonna tell you about it.
I sure as hell hope so. It would have been good to know about this before I processed all the milk from this morning. Jesus Christ.
Sorry. The lady said they tested our milk and found pesticides in it. I don't
Well,
know.
I can read. Listen, I get that you're in charge and all, but you have no idea how bad this is. God, what a waste.
Okay, just calm down.
Calm down. Do you even know what this means? It means I have to dump all of our milk, and now we can't sell anything.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to treat me like I'm an idiot.
Well, sorry, You know, I work really hard to make sure everything around here is above bar. Harrison took a lot of pride in this place, and so do I. We've never failed a test before.
So what changed? Dad was always so careful about using chemicals. Could it be runoff from a neighbor's property?
Well, I can't see how the levels could possibly be that high from runoff. They'd almost have to be drinking the damn stuff. Wait. Has anyone from BFC stopped by lately?
You kidding me? Ugh, those vultures came swarming as soon as the funeral was over. They already tried to make me an offer, but don't worry, I told them to go kick rocks.
That was the fella Josh brought by, wasn't it?
Yes, but Josh was only trying to help.
Oh, help, yeah. Yeah, they've been trying to snap up this property for years from what Harrison told me. He used to curse them every chance he got for snatching up all the family farms in the valley. No shock they'd try to take advantage of your grief.
Wait, you think BFC is poisoning our cows?
Well, I don't know. But the timing seems pretty fishy to me. Harrison dies, Josh shows up with Mark from BFC, pressuring you to sell the farm. You say no, and then Frank puts in his notice to go work at, of course, BFC. Now our milk is mysteriously tainted, and I guess it just seems all pretty convenient for BFC to make you an offer you can't refuse.
That's crazy. I mean, come on, weren't you the one who said that this wasn't Scooby-Doo?
Hey, go ahead and laugh if you want, but I hear things.
Okay, like what?
Well, they did some pretty shady stuff when they snapped up the Bjorkman farm last spring. One of their farmhands told me they sent a sales rep with a cashier's check to Marvis's funeral. Bunch of jackals.
Well, being tacky and plotting sinister plans are two very different things.
Well, that may be true, but mark my words, something strange is happening. And I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. And now, if you'll excuse me, I got 40 milk stalls to disinfect and 300 gallons of milk to dump.
Cam, wait. Great. Just what I need. Sheriff Hernandez, thanks for calling. I have to say, I'm very glad someone's finally taking me seriously. What? No. I'm coming down there right now. Where is he?
Reilly, listen to me. It was out of my hands, truly. There was no stopping them once the order came through.
And what? You couldn't pick up the phone the moment you knew? I should have known.
Reilly, after Bryson swung by today, I had to be sure...
Sure of what? That I'd be calm enough to nod along while you tell me that they're exhuming my father's legacy along with his literal body?
I thought it could wait until we had some answers for you.
I'll say it one more time. Where is he?
He's in the morgue. Doc Mona's working on him. The insurance investigator ordered a full autopsy.
What? Why?
They believe there's enough physical evidence to indicate Harrison's death wasn't an accident.
They think someone killed my dad?
I don't know what they think. Only that it's worth a second look. Now, I'm sorry, Reilly. I really am. I all but threw myself in front of the excavator yesterday to stop this, but they've got all the proper paperwork in line, and, well, the law's the law.
I get that, but you could have at least had the decency to tell me about it instead of treating me like a child.
Oh, come on, Reilly. You know that's not what I was trying to do.
Yeah, well, I'm getting pretty sick of being the last person to know anything around here.
I promise I'll call you as soon as I hear any updates. I'm real sorry, Reilly. Really.
Sure got a funny way of showing it. Bye, Sheriff.
Ay, Dios mío.
Seemed like the universe kept piling on. The truck, then the USDA, then they exhumed my dad's body? Dad had no idea what he stuck me with when he put that 30-day clause in his will. I started to wonder if staying was a big mistake. Hey, boy. Should have just stayed in bed, huh? What now? Let me guess. You got some bad news for me too?
What? No, I was just on my way home and thought I'd stop by to pick up my casserole dish. Unless you're still using it.
No, sorry. It's been a hell of a day. Come on in. I'll grab it for you. Oh, there you go. Didn't even lose the lid. Want me to grab a bag for you?
No, it's fine. But I wanted to talk.
Oh, Josh, not you too.
What?
Seems like everyone I talk to today is either mad at me or thinks I'm crazy, so step on up. Give it your best shot. Which one is it?
I can't imagine a reason I'd ever be mad at you, and I know you're not crazy.
Then what do you want to talk to me about?
It's about my dad. I know he gave you his notice about taking that job at BFC. I just wanted to tell you that I'm sorry about the timing on all this.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty.
I know. It's just... Look, after what happened to Harrison, it made me realize that Dad needed to transition into something a bit more...
Safe?
reliable. I've been working with him and Mom on their finances, so hopefully they can retire in the next few years. It's going to be tough, but I figured if Dad made the change to BFC now, he could at least get matching contributions and a steady paycheck. Hey, I didn't mean that as a dig at Harrison. And trust me, I know how volatile farming is as a business. It's why I thought having you sell the place to BFC would be smart.
Smart or not, I'll be lucky if I have a choice at the end of the month.
Really? What's going on?
We have to dump all our milk and can't sell a drop for 20 days. I've got nothing coming in. Plus, we're short-handed now that you pinched my dad's right-hand man.
Well, what was wrong with the milk?
Evidently, it failed a random test. The inspector said there were pesticides in the sample, which is bullshit, okay? Because, as Frank will tell you, Dad never used pesticides around the cows. Unless someone was dumping it on the property.
Like, maliciously? I mean, that seems kind of far-fetched. Who would want to do something like that?
Don't know, but it seems like a real coincidence that I refused to sell the property to BFC and then we fail our milk inspection.
Okay, Reilly, are you listening to yourself right now?
It wouldn't be the craziest thing to happen today. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I heard about the exhumation.
Wow. I really am the last one to know anything in this town.
Well, you have to leave the farm if you want to catch up on the gossip.
Ugh.
But I really am sorry this is all happening at once. I know they're just trying to make sure they don't leave a shadow of a doubt. I mean, if it wasn't an accident.
I think you should go.
Reilly, if I...
You're fine. I just need to be alone right now.
Okay. Just promise you'll call if you need anything.
Promise. Oh, Josh, don't forget your casserole dish.
Thanks. Take care of yourself, Reilly. Oh. Hey, Cam. How's it going?
Got you a company car now, huh? Fancy.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Huh.
Honestly, I think they just got sick of processing my mileage claims.
Right.
You got something on your mind?
Oh,
or-
me? Oh. No. Not really.
Okay. Hey, Reilly mentioned the test failure the other day.
Huh.
I don't know if you need help with...
Yeah, we're good, Josh.
Jeez. What's his problem?
Fuck. Dang it. Buster? Hey, buddy, you gotta stop getting yourself stuck in the room I will never finish sorting through. No time like the present, I guess. What do you say, Buster? Shall we dig in? Come on. I remember these overalls. God, he was so small. Wow. They must have taken this photo right after Cody was born. Oh, God. Those bangs. What was Mom thinking with that haircut? Oh, I wonder if there are any more pictures in here. First journals. Now a diary? Cody's birthday. No. Wedding anniversary. SOL again. My birthday. Cause me. Oh. Dang. Come on. My diary lock never even worked. Why is this thing so stubborn? Ugh.
What are you doing?
Cam, jeez, you scared the shit out of me.
Sorry about that, but, what in the world are you trying to do?
I found this old diary. I think it's my mom's. I mean, usually these locks are so flimsy, but this one's like Fort Knox.
Well, there are better options than a butter knife.
I realize that, but I didn't want to wreck it.
Oh, you want some help?
What, you a lockpick too?
Well, I've locked myself out more than a few times. I've got something in the shed that'll work. Here, let me give it a shot. Come on. I like a challenge.
Okay, be my guest. I thought it was just a diary. Turns out it was a loaded weapon. And I was the one who pulled the trigger.
All right, let's see here. This ought to do the trick. Now just catch the pen and... Got it. Yeah, buddy. You still got it, Cam. Today I picked up Reilly from school. She got a gold sticker for good behavior, and we stopped for ice cream on our way home. I don't know how much longer I can keep it a secret from him. Sooner or later, he's gonna find out.
Oh, there you are. Any luck?
Oh, yeah, not yet. That lock's a stubborn one. I doused it with a little knocker-loose spray. Yeah, after it sits for a while, I can give it another go.
Cool. I've got to hop on a quick conference call, check my emails, but I'm thinking about ordering a pizza later, maybe if you're hungry.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. I'll stop on up when I'm done taking care of the cows for the evening.
Great. I'll see you later.
All right. Wow. Now this is some messed up shit. I'm glad I told Harrison I needed to run to Binghamton for some errands today. He would have suspected
something was wrong if I made the appointment with Dr. Parsons. Wish me luck.
A Little Fish Entertainment and Honeydew Studios production. You've been listening to Episode 4 of The Farm, created by Melody Herr and written by Leah Simmons. Starring Ellysa Rose as Reilly Whitaker, Brendan Bradley as Cam, and Donte Paris as Josh Tillerman. Produced by Melody Herr and Ellysa Rose. The Farm was edited by Sebastian Jones and Melody Herr, with sound design by Alexander Weed. Music by Avishai Dayanim and Ellysa Rose. Full cast and credits available in the episode description. Thanks for listening to The Farm. Be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and join us next time for Episode 5.